WOCA. Ocala.
All right, 5 minutes after 11 o'clock. That would mean it's about 55 minutes before lunchtime.
Yeah.
And I have no idea what I'm going to have for lunch. See, this is the difference between men and women. Women will plan.
Yep.
You will know in advance. You'll finish dinner this evening, I'm guessing, and then you will already start thinking, what am I going to have tomorrow?
Yes.
Right? My mom used to do this all the time. My mom would think out loud, so I knew what she was thinking. She would be, we'd be putting the dishes away. Oh, what are we going to have tomorrow? What are we going to have tomorrow? That's 24 hours away.
Yeah.
I don't think we need to worry about that right now.
Oh, yes, we do.
But you do. Yeah, it's a difference, right?
Yeah.
And with Thanksgiving coming up, I bet you, am I right? You're thinking about it already.
Oh, yeah.
What are you going to do that day?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
See, I can't even imagine thinking 3 weeks in advance what I'm going to eat. Jennifer Tyler Lee is on the phone. She is heralded by Jamie Oliver's Food Revolution as a mom and genius game creator, helping kids eat fresh food. Oh, that sounds good. She's the creator of A Crunch a Color, the healthy eating game. She's a game winner of Dr. Toy's 10 Best Games. Cool. I love games and toys. This lady speaks my language. She was featured blogger for the Huffington Post, a contributor to Jamie Oliver's Food Revolution, and she has a book. It's called The 52 New Foods Challenge, a family cooking adventure for each week of the year. So this lady's planning a whole year in advance.
That's right.
A whole year in advance, and I don't even know 55 minutes from now what I'm going to have. Jennifer Tyler Lee. Good morning, Jennifer.
Hi, Larry. Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, you're welcome. Where are you right now?
I am in the San Francisco Bay Area.
Oh, my goodness. Well, thank you for getting up early.
It's so great to be on the call with you.
My son was in San Francisco maybe a month ago or so, and he jumped out of an airplane. I was so glad I found out about it after the fact.
That would not be my first choice.
No, that's when the lunch goes the other direction.
Yeah.
So tell me about the games and how do they connect with the food?
Yeah, so this story really starts at my family table. When my daughter was entering kindergarten, she was master of the 3 Ps: pasta, pizza, and peas. And those were about the only 3 things that we were eating. And the problem was that our family diet was trailing downhill with hers. So we needed to do something about it. But, the problem that I was having at my family table is one that many parents across the country are having.
Right.
And it's really part of a much, much bigger problem, which is this health epidemic that we're in the middle of. And how are we going to change what people eat?
Yeah.
So that's where this whole story starts.
Now, peas sounds like a good choice. Pasta, we've been told you got to limit that, and pizza definitely got to limit it, even though it's delicious.
Well, yeah, it's all about the way that you make it.
Oh.
So when it comes from the box, not as good as when you make it at home. But the reality is, so when you look at all the stats, home cooking is at an all-time low, packaged foods are at an all-time high. How do we change that behavior? Because most of us know what we need to do now, but we're still not doing it. So why is that? And where I come out on this whole thing, and after lots of research, writing this book, talking to thousands of parents across the country, it's just hard. We're busy, and it's easy to just pick up the packaged alternative. So what do we do to help change that behavior? And what I hope that the book does is give parents that one small step forward, that plan for making that one change that's going to start your family on the path to healthier eating.
You know who Anthony Bourdain is?
Yes.
Okay. Well, when I watch Anthony Bourdain and I see him eating all these weird things, I say, gosh, I'm so unbold. I'm so uncourageous when it comes to trying new foods. I mean, if you were to follow me around, Jennifer, you would find me pretty much eating the same thing, like every 3 days, probably the same thing.
You're hitting the nail exactly on the head. So this is not just an issue for our kids. So getting kids to branch out from the limited set of foods that they'll eat, whether they're a picky eater or, whatever you want to call it, right?
Right.
That's challenging. But the reality is all of us, adults and children, need to boost variety. Because when you look at the data, we are not getting enough. We're not eating enough fruits and vegetables. We ate the same thing over and over and over.
I actually think this when I go to the grocery store is huge. And I always will say, gosh, if they only sold what I need, it would be like one little corner. They don't need a big area for what I actually come in and get every single time.
Well, we get into a rut. It's really easy to get into a rut. But when you boil it all down, what's the key message? The key to health is variety. So how do we do that? How do we make it easy?
That's what I want to know. I want to know what's on the menu for today. Give me an idea.
That's it. That's the plan. So you get to choose. It's like a choose your own adventure. So the way the book is structured is 52 weeks, 52 new foods. And I want you to start with one this week. They're organized by season. So, because tuning into the seasons is a really important part of changing the way that your family eats.
Okay.
So, what you do is you pick one new seasonal food to try this week. Brussels sprouts are a current favorite at our family table. So, I would highly recommend the Brussels sprouts chips. They're like potato chips, only 500 times better.
Uh-huh.
So that's one place that you
chips. Okay.
Brussels sprouts chips.
I can handle Brussels sprouts with. Oh, I just found it. Oh, it just came up on your website. Brussels sprouts chips.
There you go.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, okay, and are they deep fried or something?
No. Oh goodness, no. So all you have to do is toss them in the pan with a little bit of olive oil and salt. You pull apart the leaves, toss them in the pan, and roast them, and they are the most delicious. It's the simplest, easiest snack side. When you're craving that salty potato chip.
I love that, yeah.
This is what you make instead.
So this is better than Michelle Obama's kale chips?
Well,
probably.
I don't know if I could take that title.
Oh, you like the kale chips?
I like the kale chips, but I have to say at our family table, the Brussels sprouts chips are definitely leading in the polls.
May I ask how old your children are? They like this?
Yes, my son James is 8, and my daughter Catherine is 10.
Wow.
And really, they transformed from a very limited diet to one that is just filled with all these great seasonal foods. And it is because at the core, I let them lead this adventure. And that's a really important part of making this change with your family. And I talk about that in the book, and I help bring those principles to life for people every single week by following the principles in the book. But what you want to do is focus on the fun, not the food. So, and what I mean by that is the exploring and experimenting, going to the farmer's market, growing food in your garden, experimenting with how to make the Brussels sprouts chips or what new ingredients to put into your smoothie. These are the things that are going to change the way that your family eats.
Did you, we've got less than a minute before the weather, and we will come back, but I wanted to ask you if you've had a change in the amount of energy you have. Did you lose weight? Did your skin become glowing more or something?
Absolutely. Everybody feels heightened energy when you cut out processed foods, and my family is included in that. But most importantly, it's a deeper family connection. And I feel like that benefit is beyond the food.
Wow. I'll ask you to explain that when we come back. Right now, we will take a little break for the weather broadcast and a couple of other messages. Jennifer Tyler Lee is on the phone. The 52 New Foods Challenge. If you want to get a sneak peek, go to her website, 52newfoods.com. That's 52, the digits, 52newfoods.com. We'll take that break right now and be right back with Jennifer Tyler Lee. This is The Source, WOCA, Ocala.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. It'll be partly sunny today and not as warm as recent days with lowering humidity, highs in the 70s. Partly cloudy tonight, lows ranging from the upper 40s in the coldest inland spots to about 60 along the coast. Tomorrow, increasing clouds, highs in the 70s. We'll see periods of rain and a thunderstorm tomorrow night. Then for Sunday, mostly cloudy with occasional rain and a thunderstorm, highs in the upper 60s to low 70s. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg.
Hi, this is JP from Penn Flooring here in Ocala. I would like to invite you to come in and visit our spacious showroom where we have solutions for every style and budget. From wall-to-wall carpet to hardwood floors and tiles, we have an unsurpassed selection of flooring. At Penn Flooring, we've provided quality customer service with a family touch for over 25 years. Visit our website at pennflooring.com or come by our showroom, 1201 Southwest 17th Street, just over the bridge. Penn Flooring, quality customer service with a family touch.
Hi, my name is Dr. Erica Olstein with A Better You Healthcare Acupuncture and Eastern Medicine. As primary care physicians, we use acupuncture to treat back pain, arthritis, migraines, allergies, high blood pressure, thyroid disorders, hormone imbalances, stress, and more using all natural medical therapies. We treat the source of your problems, not just your symptoms. For more information, go to abetteryouhealthcare.com or call today to set up your appointment, 352-615-5566.
Do you have areas that have started sagging or drooping? Is what you're looking at not quite the same as it was years ago? Are there enhancements you've been putting off? Is there serious damage you need fixed? Then call on us, Damage Control Services. When your roof is sagging and the drywall is drooping after a storm, or your home just needs some enhancements, from damage repairs to new construction, Damage Control Services is here to help.
Hi, I'm Leah Caruso with Strive Rehabilitation, inviting you to join me Thursday at 11 a.m. for Health Matters. Ocala Health and Strive have teamed up to bring you the latest information on good health services available to you right here at home. This vital information will help you make informed decisions about your health. So don't forget to join me here at 11 a.m. Thursday. It's news you can use from Ocala Health, Strive, and your friends here at WOCA.
All right, thank you for waiting through the break. Jennifer Tyler Lee is on the phone out in San Francisco. She got up early to be with us today, huh? That's the city on my bucket list, by the way. I want to go to San Francisco. She has written a book called The 52 New Foods Challenge, a family cooking adventure for each week of the year with 150 recipes. So it sounds like you could go 3 years, I should say, with one a week. And heralded by Jamie Oliver's Food Revolution. I never heard of that before, by the way. So what, Jennifer, I guess my first question as we come back is, what is the Jamie Oliver Food Revolution? What is that?
So Jamie Oliver is a chef in the UK who is working with families around the world to help change the way that we eat. And so in partnership with his Food Revolution community, we've started the 52 New Foods Challenge around the world. So what parents are doing is taking the book and trying one new food each week and sharing recipes and stories inspired by their family table based on the book. So what you'll see is just stories from Australia, stories from Amsterdam, and stories from Arkansas, right? All around the world. How are people bringing the principles of the 52 New Foods Challenge to life at their family table, and how is it helping them make change?
And that's really fascinating, too, because there would be some foods that are overseas that aren't here in the United States and vice versa.
It is so much fun to see what's on other people's plates around the world, right? What does breakfast look like in these places? What does lunch look like in these places? So it also connects us across the miles, because what at the center of all of this is we are connected through food, right? We all want to make this change, and together we can do it.
Okay, so what's not on the table anymore? Is mayonnaise still on the table?
I talk a lot. So here's the approach that I take in the book and at my family table. Let's talk about what we can have, not what we can't have.
Okay, can we have mayonnaise?
Yes, you know what? Go ahead, have your mayonnaise. Just don't have it at every meal, right? So what I talk about in the book is one bag of Cheetos is not going to hurt us here. It's when that bag of Cheetos becomes what you eat every day.
Yeah, that is bad. Yeah, that's me too, by the way. So, can you give us an example of one of the meals that we would perhaps choose? Or again, going back to my my Anthony Bourdain reference, I don't ever. I'm not bold. I don't go anywhere. I mean, I don't even get a weird flavor ice cream. Like Robin will go outside of her comfort zone a lot quicker than I will. Like she ate one day the
salt caramel.
Salted caramel ice cream.
Ice cream, yeah.
You probably hate that, but it was the legs of something, some animal. What did you eat?
Oh, yeah.
Some octopus or something?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we won't start there. Maybe we'll start with the plants. How about that? Okay. Octopus legs, maybe not so much.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's
that was
here's
an
what people
adventure.
can do.
I couldn't eat that. I had the fried green tomatoes, by the way.
Okay, so let's start with the plants because
Okay.
that's an easy place to start. Because
I'm a vegetarian
everybody
wannabe,
needs-
by the way. I am a vegetarian wannabe. I just have a hard time sometimes because meatballs look good and so does hamburgers.
Oh, you know what? I'm with you. I'm not a vegetarian. I grew up in an Italian family, and meatballs were on the plate. Love it. Okay, but here's an easy place. People need an easy place to start, right? You need a plan, a step-by-step plan that is dead easy. So the first thing that you're going to do is commit to try one new food this week. That's all you need to do,
Okay,
right?
give me one.
Start there.
Tell me one.
Start one.
Can you
Okay, no, but I'm going to put this back on you. I'm not going to tell you what to do.
Oh, really?
And this is what I do with my kids, too. What you're going to do, but I will tell you how to do it, but I'm not going to tell you what to pick.
Okay.
So you're going to go to the farmer's market, and if you can't find a farmer's market, you're going to go to the produce section of your grocery store. And you're going to look through the aisles to find something new that you have not tried. It's a color, right?
Yeah.
Maybe it's orange, maybe it's red, maybe it's green. You're going to find one new thing that you haven't tried. Now, if you're at the farmer's market, you're going to ask that farmer, how do they like to make it? What are they eating this week? That's really great. So that'll tip you off to what's in season, what's really fresh, what do they like? And then you're going to bring that food back. You're going to crack open my book, and there's going to be loads of recipes. There's over 150 of them in there to try that new food.
Okay.
So,
Can I tell you one that came to mind when you said what you just said, and tell me how to cook it? Or just give me an idea, or tell me if you like it. Even there's an ugly root in the produce section, and I always look at this thing and go, "What is that? Why does anybody eat that?" I mean, it looks really ugly and like
I think it's yucca.
gray or beige or something.
Yeah, it's.
Do you know what I'm talking
is
about?
that celery root that you're thinking of?
I don't know. Is it ugly and big and thick?
It could be.
Yeah.
It could be one of the unattractive.
All right, so tell me what to
hey,
do.
we're not naming names. We're not putting anybody down.
No.
We love all the veggies.
No, I want to do
what everybody.
I want to do what you're suggesting. I want to go to the store, get something I haven't tried. What comes to mind since I'm not there? I'm trying to remember what I've seen. Is those ugly root-looking things?
Yes.
Right. So you may choose that, and I can tell you how to cook celery root. But what I would also say is pick something that's visually appealing to you, and even if it's a food that you've tried before, one of the important principles that I share in the book is to try that food prepared in a new way. So new doesn't have to mean the scary root vegetable, right? New can mean, I'll give you a pass. So new can mean something that is regularly featured on your table in the fall, like apples or pumpkin, prepared in a new way.
Lettuce and
because
tomatoes.
building that muscle of, okay, so however that vegetable always shows up on your table, or whatever, okay, so I've always got roast chicken, it's always the same way, and it's over and over and over, right? That's what builds the rut that we all need to bust out of. So try whatever that food is prepared in a new way.
Okay, can you help me out with one idea? Okay,
Yeah,
the other day I bought a gallon of milk so that I could have peanut butter and jelly. I was thinking about having that today because I love peanut butter and jelly with milk. Tell me how to make that different. I'll try it.
Yeah. Well, so what I would say with the peanut butter, and you can do this with sunflower butter too, which might be a new little twist on your peanut butter. There's a very easy recipe in the book called Bitty Bites. And what they are, they're like little power bites. And it's a blend of peanut butter or sunflower butter, oats, a little bit of whole wheat flour, and some dried fruit. And they are rolled in, you can roll them in coconut. And it's like a little power bite.
Oh.
So, yeah. And it's great
good.
for... great for packing in your lunch or great for packing as a snack. It will help keep you going through the day, and you won't hit that sugar high and then drop down to the floor. So that's one example of how to take an ingredient that you already love and prepare it in a slightly new way.
This is why I wish somebody like you could just hang out with us just for a week.
Yeah.
Can we hire you for the full week? Just kind of everywhere we go, I'll grab for something. No, don't grab that. Grab this.
Yeah.
I love it. And I would happily help you.
How much would you charge? That'd be expensive, wouldn't it?
And that's what's great about your book is we can go buy the book
and
we can have you right there 52 weeks a year.
There you go. I can sit right at your table with you and help you step by step.
Go ahead, Robin. Yeah.
I love the fact, though, that you really encourage people to cook together. I always did that when my children were old enough to start doing things. They learn math and how to read that way, but it's just the funness of being together as a family from start to finish. You pick out the stuff, you go home, you make it together, and then you enjoy eating it.
You're exactly right. So a big part of this is learning to cook together with your family. And that family can be defined lots of different ways. That might be young kids, it might be a spouse, it might be a partner, it might be one of the older generations of members of your family that's living with you. There are lots of different ways to define family, but what's important is to spend that time cooking together. Now, duking it out day by day when you're just trying to get a meal on the table, that's probably not the time to do it.
Jennifer?
But what I talk about in the book is once a week, 30 minutes.
Jennifer Tyler Lee is our guest, and we're just about out of time. I want to make sure the listeners know how to get the book. It's called The 52 New Foods Challenge. How do we get the book?
So you can get it wherever your favorite books are sold, and I would encourage you to go support your local bookstore. Grab it there. If you can't find it there, Amazon, Barnes & Noble, all the places where books are sold, you're going to find it.
And 52newfoods.com. I already went there. It's a delightful-looking website. I'll have to look at more of it later on. That's 52newfoods.com. And I have a real quick 2 questions, if you don't mind me being nosy. What are you making for dinner tonight? That's number 1. And is your husband going to eat it?
Well, and I can answer that question, both of those questions at the same time. My husband is in charge of the menu tonight. So it's going to be a surprise.
So it's hamburgers.
We're celebrating the book publishing this week. And you know what? All of us need to get in the kitchen. So it's great when Dad cooks too.
Oh, it is?
Yeah,
oh,
it's
yeah. Because that's when the dead cows come out and stuff.
He's got some secret recipes up his sleeve.
Well, Jennifer, you're fun. Thank you so much for being on the air with us today. Good luck with the book. So when did the book come out? It sounds like it's brand new, huh?
Yes, it came out this Tuesday.
Wow.
So it's just published, but the momentum is really exciting. This not only created a change at my family table, but I am just thrilled to see it creating change at tables across the country.
I don't know if you've done the bigger shows yet, but you're a natural for the bigger shows. So good luck on the Today Show and all the others. Well, you're going to be an overnight success.
We need to get them trying new foods too. One a week.
Who, Matt? Matt Lauer?
Yeah, there you go.
Imagine that.
Good luck. The 52 New Foods Challenge. Jennifer Tyler Lee, thank you so much for being on the air with us today. That was fun.
It was a pleasure. Thanks for having me.
All right, we will take a little break. We're going to have fun with Joe in about 10 minutes.
Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM.